Alanis Morissette, and thank you at Morning Star Cafe. At 6:32, Mark Grauer, and on the phone we have Scott Lack from the Lack Family Band. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, man.
All right, thanks for having us, man.
I got to say, I got to start off with an apology. I've heard about you since like 2 weeks since I got here 5 years ago. And and people say, you got to go see them play up, up in the park, up the hill. They did this great show, and they're great musicians, and they're really awesome. And then Levi Flores wrote me an email about a month ago and said, how come you guys aren't playing any of the Lack Family on Heart to Soul Tuesday, or, just playing their stuff? And I thought, all right, that's it. The knock got really loud. So it's good to finally meet you, Scott. And
it's an honor, man.
To listen to your music, it's awesome. So what have you guys been up to? I know you're traveling the world. I know you're local celebrities, but you do it for such a great purpose and such a great cause. You have a good heart with your music.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, we call ourselves musicianaries, so we are kind of first and foremost missionaries, and then we use music to do what we do, and God has taken care of us. We've been living by faith for almost 11 years now, as a family. And it's been an amazing journey. So the local community has been so amazing. They've been the most supportive, and man, it's just been crazy how awesome it's been. And we love playing for our local community, but then we're so blessed to be able to travel all around the world. It's been an amazing journey, honestly.
This is Scott Lack, if you just tuned in from the Lack Family with us. And the one album I really got into is your Beautiful Reality album, and we're going to be hearing a song off that in just a minute. But you guys are incredible musicians, and your lyrics they're potent, man. They're just great.
Thank you. It's been awesome, and that's one of our... we were all sitting around, we were playing the songs, our final mixes for some friends, after we had like a Bible study thing, and we said, you guys want to hear our album? And so we played it, and a friend of ours named Tim, he after it was done, he goes, man, that's like a beautiful reality.
There you go. So there's your album.
We said, well, that's a perfect album, Dave.
I know a lot of people in the community know you, but I know we have a lot of new people moving up here too. You are the father of, is it 4 girls? Do you have 4 girls?
Yeah.
4 girls. And they're all in the band. And it's not a sing-songy band. You guys rock it.
Oh, well, we have 4 daughters. 3 of them are in the band. One is in Indiana, with some kids. And she was an original band member. Mm-hmm. But I kind of grew up on classic rock. My dad was always playing Led Zeppelin and Boston and Eagles, and so that's all I really knew. The very first time we played as the Lack Family, sort of unofficially, was at the Heart Rock Cafe back in 2005, and we were experimenting, and we had band members, Paul and myself, and so when we brought the kids in, we thought, well, they could probably handle a show. Mm-hmm. And we were so blown away. They were so good. And then it just went on from there. But we were playing this arcade in Indiana after we moved there. And the kids were yelling out like Freebird. And we were like, how do you guys even know Freebird? And so it was exactly the time when the Guitar Hero had come out. And the kids, they were all playing classic rock songs because of Guitar Hero. So this weird perfect storm happened to where I was like, well, I love those songs. So we actually started learning these, sort of classic rock, songs. And the kids were going nuts. And the thing just grew and grew, and more kids were coming. And I was like, this is so weird. And we were youth pastors at the time, so it was such a perfect storm. So we had hundreds of kids coming to this arcade. And then we'd hang out with them and invite them to the youth group. And, I mean, it was really cool. So now we just sent in our 10th album for mastering yesterday. And so can you imagine, we've been writing these songs and recording for all these years, but we've been still playing the classic rock stuff for all these years too. So it's been fun to just mix it up.
Good music lasts the test of time, and I love that you can get a high school kid and turn them on to music that was recorded in the 60s, and they're like, wow, is that new? No, it's been around a couple of years. But Scott, thank you so much for what you're doing. What would you like to say to the community real quick as an encouragement before we get into your song?
Oh man, a huge thank you. Honestly, there's been so many supportive people, and this is such an honor. I mean, we've we could have gotten played on any radio station in the world, but the fact that we get to get played on 92.7 is an honor. We've been listening to the station since 2005, and so just thank you, and we're so blessed and can't wait to actually see everybody again.
Yeah.
But we're online too, so this whole time has forced us to do more stuff online. People can check us out there too.
Yeah, you do some great worship. I saw your worship session that you posted online. And well, let's get into this. This is from your beautiful reality album. It's called A New Season, which I thought was so appropriate for what we're all dealing with right now.
Absolutely.
It is a new season. Scott Lack from the Lack Family Band, thank you for joining us this morning at Morning Star Cafe.
Thank you so much for having me.
Here's the Lack Family and A New Season on Star 92.7, Heart to Soul Tuesday. Good morning.